Revolution will be live.
Yo people, we're live on Twitch with it, blood. First link in the description. Blood. Right now we've got visiting the most dangerous city in America, blood. Requested by JBG Sauce from, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what I go on. I realize JBG Sauce always got me reacting to these what do you call it? You see, this is why you check, fam. You know what I'm saying? Always got me reacting to these mad videos, fam. You know what I'm saying? No kizzy, bro. But hey, this should be interesting.
I'm Tommy G, and you might be wondering how I got here. I have a reputation for getting
They're saying Disney Channel, blood. The hell?
Crazy things on camera.
Channel.
These fellas heard I was coming to their city, and they told me to link up, so I did. This is a story of St. Louis.
Homicide in East St. Louis.
New video tonight, gunfire outside of a gas station. Grieving loved ones killed in the last week as police in East St. Louis investigate. The mother of one of the victims has had it.
What the hell did she do? Did mama ride out? There's no way mama ride out. There's no way.
We're about 20 minutes outside of St. Louis. Let's talk to the locals and see if they think this is a good idea and what advice they have for us. We're going to St. Louis. It's apparently the #1 murder capital in this country. Is that something you're familiar with or you've heard anything about?
Absolutely. Yes.
Is that a place you ever go to?
No, it's a place I avoid.
Too scary?
Oh, most definitely. I went there for last year's 4th of July. I swear, I heard gunshots everywhere more than I did fireworks.
Really?
Yeah.
So if we're going to meet a gang strapper, do you think that's a good idea?
I don't. For your safety and as a mom, stay away.
We're doing a documentary on St. Louis. Is it crazy as people say it is?
I will say that there's a lot of murders up there. Probably at least once a day, the bare minimum.
Do you guys go in there strapped, or do you just stay out of certain neighborhoods, or what?
Be able to run quick, really. I keep to myself. I don't look nowhere I shouldn't be looking.
Because we're going to meet some gangster rappers.
I would be careful who you interview and don't offend them.
All right, here we go. Most dangerous city in America. Highest murder rate. Thought it's only fitting today that I rock my lawyer's merch. If you're a Milwaukee guy that's into some shenanigans, give him a call. He can probably help you out. All right, let's do it. You know where we are, Keegan? What do you know about that?
That it was like the worst neighborhood St.
Oh yeah, baby.
How you feeling, Tom?
It's nice when you can
Man,
pull
these
up
are the
and at
rappers that
least
are
be
sitting in the
like, hey
trenches
yo,
and that.
like it's Daryl or it's fucking Terrence or Zachary. I don't know anyone, but we're pulling up and these guys are like, yeah, we're here. And then you beat them there to their own spot. It's like, what the?
They're getting lined, fam. You are getting lined.
What's up, fellas?
How's it going, boss?
All right. Fellas, where are we at right now?
Risking ass with it, man.
Hey, anything you don't want in camera, just hide it. Just cause you never know who'll be watching this. Yeah. Oh shit, you guys fucking got your after school projects here, huh?
Yeah, after school projects right here, big toys.
So tell us about this area. I'm a Milwaukee boy. I don't really know.
Yeah, but look.
Who is this?
This is our people, fam.
You guys got the whole crew rolling.
Especially nowadays, we got bare people talking that shit, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? But you don't really know who's actually who's actually by it, who's not on what, blood. You know what I'm saying?
How would you describe this city?
It'd be nice if life was like a game and everyone had an icon above their head and you knew exactly what they're about, fam. It'd make life so much easier.
Real deal, goddamn me. You can't play no games with these niggas out here. Goddamn me, look, check this out. Your own cousin signed you out, cuz.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Don't point anything at him, okay? Don't point anything at him. Hey, what's the St. Louis slang? What's St. Louis lingo?
What you trying to talk about, it depends on what you
Anything.
My mummy the mic is comfortable though, still.
Is this the most crazy area in St. Louis?
Nah, this ain't the most crazy.
This ain't the most crazy area in St. Louis, goddamn.
It ain't nowhere particular that's crazy, goddamn. Everywhere in St. Louis.
Damn.
If you ain't got one, you gotta have two.
If you're gonna have a 9 or something like that, you gotta at least have 2 of them.
What do you think the neighbors feel about this? Are neighbors scared to go outside?
They think it's cool because they feel like they well protected type shit. They rather have some guns over here than not have no guns over here.
So I guess what's a day-to-day in your life, guys? What does it look like?
We just living every day another dollar.
Another damn dollar.
Young.
In California, there's like they got Bloods and Crips, but like in Milwaukee, there's a lot of different groups. What's it like in St. Louis?
A lot of different gangs in St. Louis.
We got our own shit. Motherfuckers make their own shit.
So what do you guys spend your time doing in the summer?
Not gonna lie, I don't think I know anything about these months. hood right now, blood. I feel like it's just a chance for these men to just talk their shit, you know what I'm saying, blood? Like, I literally don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Every time he asks a question, you got about 3 motherfuckers speaking, blood. Like, where's the organization, man?
Getting money,
The hell?
shooting videos, fucking hoes. I just got on somebody's ass last night, if you want to be honest, cuz. I ain't trying to get you fed on this bitch, cuz.
No. Hey, so what's the vision? What do you see the future looking like?
Man, I see the future. I'm taking over this bitch. I'm gonna be the king of this bitch, man. You gonna see me everywhere.
So you guys can just chill outside like this and not worry about
I'm
it.
not worried about shit. Nigga know not to play with me, nigga know not to niggas know not to come through her bouncing his ass. I know what Bo's gonna do today. I'm gonna do a flip 007, come out the cut. You know what it is out here. You know what it is.
What the fuck?
Damn. You good, bro. You good.
No, I'm just wondering where the fireworks are
They
going.
make sure we good.
Got this from Wanky G.
How much does a 2-bedroom apartment go for here? What does rent go for?
Apartment crack you like 700. 8 deep in a 1-bedroom apartment. 6 niggas sharing the living room. Rent was 700.
We ain't have a kitchen in my last house, straight like that.
The landlord didn't make a kitchen?
We had no bedroom.
That's crazy, blood. Man said no kitchen, fam. That one's unheard of, fam.
You know those guys? This is part of the crew too?
Nah.
So literally every car that was coming down the street, I was keeping an eye on, and I was like hiding behind the car. I was up when I would see it coming, I would like hide behind the curb just to make sure, because I didn't want to take a chance if it was a rival, an op. I don't know if they're friend or foe. I wasn't about to die. This was too hot. Anyways, back to the video.
They just a pass.
How about the cameraman, though, blood? You said you were hiding. Why your cameraman, fam? You know what I'm saying? Anything for the footage,
I'm
I
getting
guess.
married in October. I got a sweet cheeks to go home to, you know what I mean? How many kids? I'm gonna make kids pretty soon.
How many you want?
Probably 2 or 3.
Give me 2 twins, I'll be
There go
good.
that order, man. They just freed that order. Yeah. They just freed that order. The police on our ass. The
Police will roll up when they see this shit. They don't come around here. How old are you guys?
I just turned 19.
Okay, so when you turn 25, what do you want to be happening in your life?
we finna be rich by this year or the end of this year.
Everyone says that, blood. Everyone says that. I've witnessed it myself, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everyone says that until you're 25 and that shit don't happen, you still hear like, goddamn, you know, goddamn, I really got shit going on, but you know, yeah.
I'm hitting the height, real height. Big height.
You gotta
We
try to make
ain't
something
rich
happen,
off
fam.
this music
You
shit,
can't be on
man.
the same shit and
We
just
gonna hit a
expect
whole
this
lot
to
of
come
height.
to you.
I mean, we ain't broke out here or nothing, though. Nick Fuller,
I take like 2 puffs, I'm done. I go for a jog, I read a book, I'm out.
Damn. I smoke 13 woods a day.
What? If you guys were mayor of St. Louis, what would you do?
I'll put more jobs in this bitch.
all them
I
guys.
goddamn niggas like me can't just walk around and get no motherfucking job, goddamn.
Why not?
Look at me, be like, oh, this nigga stealing, goddamn. This nigga probably gonna steal something, goddamn. Dang, what's this shit out here?
So no neighbor gets worried about this and they're like, hey, this looks a little sketchy.
Slap.
Wow. Can I smell it? Good stuff. You guys have good stuff? You're going on a
just
date.
making the
What do you
words
do for your
outside
first
and
date?
I
What do you
said,
take her
yeah,
out and
this
do?
is-
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just trying to fuck. We ain't got nothing. We ain't going on no dates. Not in St. Louis. Don't do it.
Sucking dicks, going to the next click.
Do you guys want to get married one day?
No.
No?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Fuck marriage. Why you? I want to have hella baby mamas. I ain't gonna lie.
You want to have hella baby mamas?
Hella something.
You guys got to DM me some music.
That's his dream, to have hella baby Why am people like this, man? What the hell? Like, shout out DJ Ghost. DJ Ghost always says this, bro. Well, why am people like this? I thought this guy said he wants hella kids, bro. Man said he wants hella baby
Music video so I can check them out and I can link them.
Yeah, them man are running you dry, fam.
Hit hard, real Houdini like them. In this wood, damn the
These guys are seriously good rappers. Their music videos are captivating. I hope music is something they chase. Their links are in my description. Go blow them up. Comment Gorilla Gang. Thank you.
Man said comment.
BTGT4 and Nas sleeper. Hey, do this. The lingo.
You got on the camera.
No.
Dookie.
This guy's out here moving like Aiden, bro.
So these kids told me that was just St. Louis lingo. Everyone in St. Louis does that. I get some messages afterwards that this is being shown on blogs in St. Louis, and then I'm actually dissing like some of the biggest gangster rappers in the city.
Duh, idiot. You know when Aiden was doing like, yo, do this, and he was like, yo, what does that mean? And he was like, yo, and you'd get very scared. That's exactly what you're doing. But how the hell you gonna go around the gang that tell you to do a mad hand signal and you just do it, fam?
Like
The
30
hell?
deep grind.
I thought he was doing quotation
So
marks.
my
man.
apologies, sir. I'm neutral. I'm just trying to hear someone's story. I wasn't trying to diss anybody.
Now
So
you're out here trying to defend yourself, the little idiot, you. Here's what I'm saying, man.
Aren't you guys playing sports?
Yeah. Nah, we ain't. I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
played
all good
football,
basketball players.
I played football.
We all good
Football?
basketball. We all
Good shooters. Good shooters.
we elite spinners. We elite shooters.
I got all sharpshooters on my team.
Man, I played tight end.
All-stars.
Goddamn me.
I'm a running back. I run shit down. Come here.
Easy.
I run them routes. I just get through there, get through the gaps, and get through there, bounce through there real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all probably did start the kill boy shit, but I can't say though, like in St. Louis though, we got the fucking wheel. Like everybody down here got their wheel. So like I don't know if y'all can fuck with us.
What do you guys? What is your message to America? Like if all of America played this in their
some real
TVs.
shit, cuz.
Just
Be
be
ourselves.
Louis, man.
Hold on, wait. Be ourselves. Be some real niggas. Don't never be lazy. Get off y'all ass and go get to that bag daily, nigga.
Has anyone got bars they want to spit?
I keep jumping out my sleep. Now I can't think the fuck I'm dreaming for. Told the gang the only thing we dreaming about is figure 4. Keep saying my little cousin, but he is. The fuck you thinking, ho? They thought I was jammed up, but I'm eating. T4 eating, ho. Flying in them straight A boxes. She task force, I'm leaving go. She said I'm her only love. You think I believe that, ho? 5.7, my best friend, the only thing I'm keeping close. Caught my case off getting it in, and lately I've been peeping ghosts. TG said he got me on his granny. That's the words he spoke. But what would I would be if I was sitting there waiting on this boat? Tried to fake my uncle till he read my charges, then I choked. Mama trying her best to hope her best, but that's just how it go.
That's a career you gotta chase,
Yeah,
man.
I'm chasing that shit daily.
That's
Niggas
good.
side swipe phones, T4.
Do you have a link to that song?
Nah, that's me. I got all other shit on the
Even with my niggas locked up, that ain't changed shit, but they close. We don't politic with bitch niggas up pillow talk to hoes.
Smoking on Vito today, smoking on Vito today. Back to check, we smoking on Vito today, smoking on Vito today.
So do you guys feel like this country's going in a good direction? Do you
At
guys
least know what you're getting yourself into when you go into these places, blood.
feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah, I'm proud to be American, goddamn.
I don't even know about politics. Personally, I'm proud to be American, goddamn me. I'm proud to be in my country and shit. I know if I was the president, should be a whole lot different on my mama. Like,
Do you guys fuck with Trump or Biden or none of them?
I fuck with Trump.
You guys like Trump?
Even though the media
doing more than Biden.
Even though the media was trying to do all that other shit, Trump was on some real shit.
I vote for Trump.
Nigga, our gas was $3 with Trump. Nigga, nah, shit, $6 and shit.
Have you guys ever witnessed a violent encounter, like anything crazy?
I straight seen somebody get shot in their fucking face, like head.
How young were you when
gone.
you first saw something violent?
First time I seen something violent, I seen a nigga get shot when I was 11. I always seen a nigga get shot.
And how did that
I
affect
seen a
you?
bitch get stabbed hella close, like, that motherfucker like,
How did that affect you?
I don't know, it just made me like, I don't know. Used to it, I can say that. Used to it.
Kind of harden your heart a little bit?
No, all gangster horror shit to the side, it just make you used to it, girl. I don't know.
Is a goofy a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
Because when I grew up, if someone was being goofy, they were being like silly or funny.
Like, they on some iPad shit, they on some other shit.
Let's just say if you guys just got $10 million deposited in your account, what would you do with it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm breaking the hood off. Like, I'm breaking my game.
I'm a team player, so everybody gonna eat.
As lucky what be killing most people, blood, is that, you know what I'm saying, you get out, so now you try to bring everyone with you, blood, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that it's gotta be like a piece by piece, step by step thing. It's not just gonna be one big occurrence, fam, you know what I'm saying?
Majority of my paper, but like, not all of them. I'm gonna get her a good like 4 mil, and then I'm gonna be cool with the 6, you know what I'm saying? Then put my gang on, buy some poppy and shit.
Blood, someone said this, blood. For example, if you buy your parents the necessities, like you buy them the dream house, which isn't really that brazy, you buy them the dream car, blood, you make sure they're good, fam, you know what I'm saying? That's all they really need, fam, you know what I mean? You don't even need to give them no mad peas if you want to, calm, blood, but more so parents, you get them the dream yard, you get them the dream car, you make sure they're good financially, they're eating, they ain't got to worry about like rent and all that, yeah, they're good, fam, you know what I'm saying?
Free K
You know what the
slugs,
fuck going on, man?
Yeah.
Free Mooka G, man.
Free K slugs.
You got
Sorted,
elected
bruv. You don't
president
really need
tomorrow.
to do
What's the first thing
much
you would
type
do?
of thing, fam, you know what I'm saying?
Free all
It's
my
only
members.
if you
I'll
want
kill
to
all the
do that
ops. I
shit
ain't
type
gonna
of thing.
Free all the members.
What would you do for the country?
I like
to the
all
top,
them
but you need to finish
niggas
that.
up, the white boy, they be shooting them schools up and shit, they been letting go and all that. They gotta go, they under the ball, under the ball.
So school shooters lock them up.
That's the first time the white boy talked, fam.
They gotta go
Forever.
under the ball. No, ain't no saying no daylight, no none of that.
how they
You
do
eat
it.
once a day. You eat once a day.
You don't eat it all, nigga. You shooting up schools.
What would you change about the city?
The city, one thing you
I ain't
can't
gonna
change
I'm
shit about the
me,
city.
You want a blick? You want a blick?
No, I don't. Is there any positive message you guys?
There's no way I just heard that. Man said you on a blick, you on a blick.
Can part ways with? Like, what's something positive you can say? I think there's a lot of people that want you guys to win. There's a lot of people that...
Shout out to him though, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I'm seeing, he's not trying to exploit anything. You know, certain people go to certain places for certain reasons and exploitation, and you know what I'm saying? But he's asking the right questions in that blood. You know what I'm saying? He's asking the right questions. He's giving the right energy and them thing there, fam. He's just slipped up a couple of times, like throwing up gang signs and other ish, blood. Little ED at you, blood. But we're good though.
I want success for the city. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that love and support from our fans, goddamn me, and our lovers and our supporters.
Because truly, what I want to see is every city on the up and up. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want motherfuckers to talk about me for years and years.
What do they want? What do you want them to say about you?
How I put everybody on. How I put the whole city on. How I just put motherfuckers on. I'm gonna be that nigga like Nelly, but I'm gonna be like, hurt look good. You hurting out here. You riding a bike. Here go 10,000. I get out here. Get on your feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like that. If you ain't getting money out here, what the fuck is you living for? What is you doing out here?
Everybody got the same 24 hours. You just gotta use
that motherfucker wisely. I'm
gonna look me up on YouTube.
So I went out
Wanky G, nigga.
Wanky G. All right, fellas. That's a wrap. St. Louis is the real deal. I mean, unquestionably.
Free the gang, nigga. RIP the gang, nigga. Fuck all the goofies. Nigga. We catch the goofies again. We gonna put their ass in the graveyard. We gonna dig them up and then re-dig them, nigga. We gonna dig them up and
this clip in 2 seconds.
We gonna dig them up and re-dig them, nigga.
I wish you guys the best, okay?
Hey,
Tommy G out.
Is this a St. Louis thing or your guys' crew thing?
Yeah, you're still out here doing
This is St. Louis.
Okay.
Everybody in St. Louis.
See, they told me wrong. Holy motherfucking shit. I don't know how many of these videos I can continue to do because I don't want to show the worst of society. I also want to show positive shit. My intention is to try and...
You're not gonna lie, I might actually start reacting to these kind of videos. Also, there's certain people that like go to like Africa and like just exploring a madness, fam. I think I've seen Phantom watch one from AMP and also Agent as well, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Come and get positivity out of things, but also, I guess when you're in the trenches.
Africa, but just in general, I think the one that I was watching, Phantom, he went to like the Dominican Republic, but these men just be going to like mad places, one camera, blood, just, you know, and just explore life type of thing, blood. You know what I mean?
Bad. You just think a certain way. I'm gonna have a lot of guys in my DMs hitting me up to come to their city, and I'm happy to. But I also want to cover positive things. Like, cause it makes, like, part of me gets what these young guys are doing, but it also makes me a little bit sad. It actually makes me really sad because if my little brother was doing that or my son was doing that, I'd be really scared for them. I know that if I grew up here, like, what are the odds I would be in that crew? I don't know, probably pretty high. So a lot of people are gonna be hitting me up. I want to cover everyone from the Amish to the hoods to like people that live in underground tunnels. Like, I don't care who you are. If you live in a way that's very different, I want to cover you. What I do know about tough neighborhoods is just tough people. There's a lot of beauty in tough places. Check out the merch. Big Dog Gotta Eat hats and shirts. Link is in the description. They're going to sell out fast, so get yours. I send a written note with every single package in the mail. It's important for me to connect with you guys, and I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. That's huge. Like, to be able to make this something that I can do as a career is unbelievable. I'm driving to Arkansas right now. Peace. It's 6 a.m. in Arkansas. We're heading all the way back to Milwaukee today, but first we're stopping in St. Louis to cover a positive story because I didn't like just leaving the video on that note, ending like that.
For the camera
I want something a little bit more positive, inspirational for the youth watching. We're gonna go interview a fighter. Let's hit the road. We have a long journey today, boy. Pleasure to meet you, man. First of all, whoa, look at these pythons right here, man. We're here with Daryl Cobb, Daryl Devastate Cobb. I'm guessing you have hands that are mean, right?
They pretty. Fight cage. Daryl Cobb has the cage around 2 hours ago.
1, 2.
Right there, look at me.
Yeah. So, did you grow up in St. Louis?
East St. Louis.
And what was that like?
It was rough, man. It was rough. That's actually what got me into martial arts. Yeah. I used to get picked on and bullied. Believe it or not.
Hard to imagine looking at you now.
I've been training for 19 years, so that's my son right there. See how you...
Yes, sir.
Believe it or not, I used to get jumped on in elementary. I was like 4th, 5th grade, 6th grade.
How old were the kids jumping you?
They were in the same.
Because our road looks pretty
picked on and bullied. Believe it or not.
Hard to imagine looking at you now.
I've been training for 19 years, so that's my son right there. See how you...
Yeah, they went on some motors, fam. Yeah, I think they're like laying tarmac.
Yes, sir.
Believe it or not, I used to get jumped on in elementary. I was like 4th, 5th grade, 6th
How
grade.
old were the kids jumping you?
They were in the same grade, but about 7 of them.
And why?
Because they didn't like me for some reason. I was a poor kid, I guess. I had patches on my pants. I don't know what I would do. Pick one motherfucker and I'm just gonna whoop that person's ass. So I would always pick and choose who I would fight. It'd be 7 of them. I'd just say, okay, well, you getting it today. I'd be getting the boot put to me, but that motherfucker on the ground was
He remembered you.
Yeah, he remembered.
Arguably, St. Louis is it's the #1 murder rate in the country. Did it feel like that? And were you in a part that was really hot?
Well, hell yeah, man. Just put like this. Age 14, I was carrying pistols.
It's because you had to survive?
I had to, yeah. It was guys like carrying guns in the school. It was one school called King where the teachers would fight students, students would fight teachers. They had...
That's crazy to me to think, fam. Like, literally in Africa, bro, like I used to get beat in school, blood, as a kid, fam, because that's what it's like in like Jamaican schools, African schools type of thing, fam, you know what I'm saying? And then you just got these places where the teachers and things are actually fighting, bro. Like, that's mad.
Have knives.
Like, you'd get beat and do nothing. Whole time people are over here literally properly fighting the teachers.
Sounds like a Jerry Springer episode.
And then they keep their job as well.
They were smoking cigarettes and shit with the teachers, man. It was crazy like that. They called it Friday fights. And somebody would be sure to go to the hospital every Friday.
So we did a documentary on the Kia Boys of Milwaukee. Have you ever heard of those guys?
Sound familiar.
They're teenage car thieves. And one of the older guys in the neighborhood was like, a lot of these kids, they're not bad kids, but they're just followers. So it seems like there's a lot of peer pressure when you're in that middle school to high school range. That's where there's a fork in the road.
Definitely.
Yeah? Come.
Man,
Tell me about that.
Well, when I was in high school, I was definitely influenced by
I hear
people
you.
that I call from the hood. My partner, man, like I grew up with him. He's one of my little homies. He was a dangerous little dude, and he ended up getting killed in front of the store he bought.
I think another thing that people don't take in consideration is how young some kids are when they witness their first violent encounter. Did you ever witness something violent?
Yes.
And at what point, what age, or what happened?
I was 16, and I was coming from the block.
What the hell happened to the
Rice
camera,
house that was in my neighborhood.
Yo, what going for this editing right now, blood? It's like perfect, like the first one, the first clipping them thing there. And all of a sudden, the exposures are mad and that, blood. Cameras getting inverted, bro.
Violent?
Yes.
And at what point, what age, or what happened?
I was 16, and I was coming from the block.
Magic tricks
to the
on
Rice
the
house.
whole world just flipped
that was in
around.
my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin was stating that this one guy was fucking with him. So I addressed the guy. The guy pulled a pistol. I said, I don't give a fuck about your pistol.
You got cojones, man.
Yeah, I know. There's probably about 7, 8 people out there. And he opened up his mouth to say something. I smacked the shit out of him in front of his woman like I said I would. I'm gonna smack you in front of your bitch like a bitch. And he said it and I smacked him. He pulled the pistol out, pointed and shot. And I seen a fire, but it didn't hit. So me and him looking at each other in the eye, it seemed like a long time, but it was second. It slows the fuck down. I run, he started emptying the clip. Well, I had a guy that was standing on the side of the building like this with like a 32 automatic. I snatched the gun from him. I get the bullet in the gun, run around the Rice house and chased him down. You know, and rest is history. But
the last 2 things I got for you, let's do a set of push-ups together.
We're supposed to see who's gonna last the longest.
Appreciate you, brother. Breath from all the push-ups.
Well, I really appreciate you coming out. Everybody that's out there, you don't have to choose anything that's going to draw you to a position where you'll be in jail or dead. That's not the way. It's not the way at all. I feel that if you can hone in whatever traumas you have, talk to people. You know, talk to somebody you trust. Talk to somebody that you know that has your best interest.
Being vulnerable is important for our growth.
What this guy is basically asking you to do is stop and think about the situation that you're in. But human beings, a lot of the times, we don't do that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? So
it is.
Because your friends can basically be your therapist if you are open enough with them and you trust them enough.
That's right. That's right. So that's what I do, and that's what's gotten me to where I'm at right now.
You guys have the power, especially young people out there. You have the power to change your city, change your family, change the nation. We wish you the best. We'll see you next week. Big Dogs Gotta Eat hats, now in stock, limited supply. Get yours while they last. T-shirts are coming soon. Go to the website, TommyGMcGee.com.
shout out Tommy G, man. Don't forget, man, enjoy. Spin your gun, Jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. I'm out of it.